So now here we are discussing about the types of management roles approached by Mintzberg. Mintzberg has actually suggested the three roles that a manager plays being a manager. So number one is the interpersonal roles. Interpersonal roles involve figurehead, leader, and liaison. Then we are having informational roles, which is composed of monitoring, disseminating information, and spokesperson role. Then we are having decisional roles, that is disturbance handler, resource allocators, and negotiator. So if we talk about interpersonal's role number one, that is figurehead. What does figurehead means? As a manager, you have social, ceremonial, and legal responsibilities. You are expected to be a source of inspiration. People look up to you as a person with authority and as a figurehead. Then we are having leader. What does leader means? This is where you provide leadership for your team, your department, or perhaps your entire organization, and it's where you manage the performance and responsibilities of everyone in the group. Then we are having liaison. Liaison means manager must communicate with internal and external contacts. You need to be able to work efficiently and effectively on behalf of your organization. Then we are having informational category. In informational category, first role is monitoring. In this role, you regularly seek out information related to your organization and industry, looking for relevant changes in the environment. You also monitor your team in terms of both their productivity and their well being. Then we are having disseminator. This is where you communicate potentially useful information to your colleagues and your team. Then we are having spokesperson. Managers represent and speak for their organization. In this role, you are responsible for transmitting information about your organization and its goal to the people outside it. Then we are having decisional category, that is decisional role. Number one is the entrepreneurship or an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means as a manager you create and control change within the organization. This means solving problems, generating new ideas, and implementing them. Disturbance handler, it means when an organization or team hits an unexpected roadblock, is the manager who must take charge. You need to help to mitigate, to relax the situation, to figure out the dispute what's happening, and you have to actually resolve it. Then you are resource allocator. You'll also need to determine where organization resources are best applied. This involves allocating funding as well as assigning staff and other organizational resources. Then negotiation or negotiator, you may be needed to take part in an direct important negotiations with your team, department, or organizations.